Hello everyone and welcome to Movies with Michael. Now, it's no surprise that Black Panther is one of the MCU's most popular superheroes, largely thanks to the great commercial success that was Black Panther, released in 2018. Since then, we've had the unfortunate passing of Black Panther himself, actor Chadwick Boseman, and the release of the film's sequel, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, which came out earlier this year. Now, an interesting thing about both films is that they have the underlying theme that I'm still not sure the directors, writers, and producers even meant to put in them. That being the fool's errand, that is, the race war. Both films have characters that seek to dominate or antagonize, in some way, another specific group of people based on differing immutable attributes. Killmonger wants to prop himself over everyone whose skin color isn't the same as his own. Namor wants to attack and pretty much destroy the surface dwellers, and Shuri, the sister of Black Panther, sees herself against the rest of the world. Before we talk about these character situations, though, we must first talk about what befell the topic character upon his MCU debut, Black Panther's Vengeance, with Bucky Barnes. In Captain America: Civil War, the powerful but inexperienced Prince T'Challa witnesses the assassination of his father, King T'Chaka, by who the media claimed was Bucky Barnes, aka the Winter Soldier. Now, instead of investigating the situation further, T'Challa immediately swings into action and hunts Bucky down, intending to kill him. The prince is rash and practically cruel in his actions throughout the entire film, and only changes when he realizes that he was played the entire time, at the very end. Now, instead of killing Baron Zemo, the man who actually killed his father, he captures him and throws him in jail. In this way, T'Challa learns a lesson about revenge that his family members and his enemies have not. Now, in Black Panther, released in 2018, the antagonist Killmonger, as Wakanda's new king, plans to use Wakanda's superior technology to, quote, liberate everyone in the world that looks like him.
The world's gonna start over, and this time we're on top.
In his mind, everyone that has the same skin color as his own is oppressed and needs a savior, which of course is him. When he fights his cousin, T'Challa, at the end of the film, though, his cousin tells him the truth that he's just become the people he hates so much. In Black Panther: Wakanda Forever, we are introduced to Namor, the Submariner, whose rage and bitterness against the surface dwellers has finally boiled over. The mutant even goes as far as attacking Wakanda's capital city and flooding it, for Wakanda refusing his offer to join in besieging the surface world, and also that Wakanda killed one of his people. But even after losing to the Black Panther at the end of the film, Namor's bitterness still lingers over future MCU projects. Now, both Namor and Killmonger are childish in their ideologies. Both of them are demonizing another group of people, either for what color their skin is, or where they live, and attribute evil deeds done by some of them to all of them. Killmonger's father wanted to use Wakanda's superior technology to assist the people that he saw as being oppressed by the authorities. And just like any son would do, Killmonger continues this way of thinking, and uses his rage against Wakanda's traditional foreign policies to get his way with their people. Now, Namor, like the child he was at the time, took the injustice he saw the group of Spaniards doing and attributed that injustice to every human on the face of the earth, besides Wakanda, whose vibranium has earned his respect. By the end of both films, I believe any audience member could determine that both men were on the wrong path. But what about our new Panther, Shuri? Well, her vengeance was more like her brother's years before. Instead of thinking about the situation and listening to her friends and advisors, she almost killed Talakan's leader and set her country and the foreign country in eternal war, and almost got some of her best warriors killed in the process. Shuri almost ran out of time to learn the lesson that her brother had learned years before. Thankfully, she had the memory of her mother and her brother to save her from herself. All three warriors are or were fueled by their revenge, but all of them either stopped, failed, or are doomed to fail. No race war ends well for either group, in the fictional universe of the MCU or in our own. Leaders and movements whose backbones are that another group of people is lesser or evil because of something they can't change are bound to have them shattered. It will be either by an opposing army or a noble king in a metal panther suit. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it to the end of another video. Thank you all so much for joining me today. And please remember to leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe for more content about movies. And if you haven't seen my quick thoughts on Black Panther Wakanda Forever, you should go and check that out right now. That's all for now, and I'll see you all in the next video.